Ooh.
Get in there. Get in there. Hold this, please.
I like this cup.
That's the black.
The black cup is nice.
Is it? Should I stay with the black cup or should I keep doing my colorful cups?
I don't know. You might have to stick to the black. I like the black.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of 1,000 Questions from Mars. I am your host, Mars.
I'm King Gerald Jones, the magnificent, the great. Care to add? I'm King Gerald Jones.
It's so funny because it's like the things that go through my mind, but
then you should say them.
Comes out.
You should say them. You see how I got right immediately when I sat down? Usually I'll be having technical difficulties.
Right. No water spillage this time.
No.
All right. So you want to tell the new viewers what the show is about?
Is it my turn or your turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. This show is about my podcast, which is a piggyback or a spinoff where we come here and Mars get to ask the questions from a girlfriend's point of view or from a woman's point of view. Because I'm just telling my masculine story of my 1,000 bodies. So I'm not thinking about anything but just telling the story. So from a woman's perspective, questions that women may have, she's here to represent you guys and ask me questions and go deeper into the story.
We go deep. We go deep and we don't get.
I go deep.
Anyway, how you feeling today?
I feel good. I did another podcast. So, every time I do a podcast, I feel good because I'm getting my little story off, whether it be funny, good, bad, short, long. I get my little story off. So That's always cool for me.
Now, most of these stories you've told me in some form or fashion over the years. So it's always interesting to hear the full story because you'll tell me like bits and pieces.
Well, do you think I'm supposed to? Well, not do you think I'm supposed to tell you the whole story, but you're right. I'm not going to tell you the whole story sometimes. So when you hear, you're like, oh, you left that out.
Yeah. And I'm like, I didn't know there was a whole other part, specifically like in this story.
Right.
So in this week's Body Both story, you talked about the girl that you met while you were working at the grocery store.
Right.
And you guys ended up dealing with each other, had a little sexuation.
Right.
And, just to save money, you moved into her spare room.
Right.
Roommates, wasn't boyfriend, girlfriend, nothing like that.
Right.
So she and you guys were still doing your own thing.
Did I
with
tell you about that
people.
part though that I moved in with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I knew that you had lived with the girl, and the highlight of the story when he used to tell it would be that she had got a boyfriend and the boyfriend started fucking her real loud, and she would be saying a guy's name. So that was always the joke of the story.
Right.
The part I didn't know
was
that you kind of got back and you hooked up with her cousin,
right,
and made her cousin scream and yell your name,
right.
So y'all was kind of having like a
back and forth
competition,
right? A bash competition,
yeah, which is hilarious. So that's the part I didn't know. So let's jump into some of these questions.
Okay.
So you said you met her at the grocery store, and you said that was like one of your main ways of pulling girls,
right,
was at the grocery store. Absolutely. When you were working there. What are your other ways, or what are some of your other major ways that you've been able to get women?
Well, above the grocery store, obviously that's number 2. And 3 would be the club when I was clubbing and doing my thing. But 2, like I said, is the grocery store. Number 1, believe it or not, we talked about it, social media.
Right.
When social media came into play, I think it started with Black Planet, or maybe not say it started, but that's where I started from. Okay. Black Planet to Facebook. Wait, to what was the one? Black Planet to the MySpace to the Facebook to the Instagram so that social media had became a real thing. Right. So it's nothing to I think I hear people say, oh, it's not a dating site, and they try to like clown or whatnot. But anywhere that a man and a woman gonna be, I'm not saying it's a dating site, but there's gonna be some attraction. There's gonna be some conversation. So. Right. To answer your question, social media has been a top where I've gained a lot of my bodies.
That's crazy. I didn't know you was on Black Planet.
I was.
Had I known you were on Black Planet, I would have never gave you the time of day.
Why?
Because that explains it all.
What?
Like, niggas was on Black Planet doing the most.
Women? Wait, niggas are just black people. Because the women were doing the most to me. Because that's to be even getting deeper. I wasn't really computer savvy when Black Planet came out. Mm-hmm. So it was the women, as a matter of fact, some college girls that I used to talk to, date, whatever you want to call it. Well, some of my college, they introduced me to Black Planet. So like I said, I wasn't really on it like that. They introduced me to it. It
was the most hoish time of
absolutely
the year.
Absolutely. Even, they're in a body bowl too.
I hope we get them soon.
But they were college students, so obviously, we were in a college frame of mind, so what we was doing.
I was such a square in college. I didn't do shit but go to work and go to school.
A good girl.
I lost my virginity in college.
You lost your virginity at what age?
20.
Clap it up. Clap it up. That's a good thing. You know how old I was when I lost my virginity? I told the story. That was actually the first Thousand Body podcast that I did, where I told how I lost my virginity. You remember?
Were you 14?
I was 14 years old when I lost my virginity.
Oh, goodness. All right. So, okay, so you talked about you guys were friends and you would have sex sometimes, and you guys you guys came to the conclusion that you would not move in together, but you would move into her extra room to save money.
Right.
So why is it that it only was like a friendship with benefits? Why did y'all never become a couple?
Well, I think we were cool as friends from her behalf too. I don't think she was that attracted to me, not physically, but to what I had going on. Gotcha. I wasn't set in my career. I was just kind of like figuring it out. So I wasn't attracted to her. I wasn't attractive to her in that sense of being my man, maybe to just sleep with. But I don't want him to be my man. Like he's not, got his stuff together.
Okay.
And for me, what was the reason for me? Because I just felt we were cooler as friends.
Yeah.
It wasn't when we were cool as fuck. We used to go to the gym together and all kind of stuff. But we just didn't have that romance to be like, oh, we need to be together type thing.
Was she older than you?
And I think we were too honest with each other. I'm gonna always be honest. She was being honest, so I think we were just. I don't know how that works.
Y'all friend zoned each other.
I think so. Yeah. So, what was your question?
How was she older than you?
She was older than me, not maybe 5 years or maybe 5 years at the most.
Okay. So, how long were you guys involved with each other before you came to this conclusion that you'll be roommates?
Not very long. Maybe 6 months. We were friends 6 months.
Okay.
So not very long.
So she really didn't have no real romantic feelings for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We didn't.
There was no, because some girls like, that's just my friend. Or,
no, she really. I think I 100%. Of course, obviously, she was physically attracted because we were sleeping with each other. But I 100% know it was because I was just still trying to figure it out. And she had her little career going and everything already, so she didn't want no dude. So it was 100% that.
Okay. So you said that, when the guy was having sex with her, that he wanted to make it known that he was hitting it and he was doing a good job.
Right. Is
there anything that you've done to let a nigga know this is my girl?
Not really. Not really. Not really. Good question. Maybe I'll come across the.
And there's nothing that you do to kind of mark your territory?
No, because she's gonna mark it. I'm never gonna. Just my presence alone is gonna let whoever know. Now, it's in my life and how I believe it's her duty now to let people know who I am in her life. The presence is there now. It's her because I'm not always gonna be with her.
Yeah.
So what is she doing at the mall? What is she doing at the grocery store? So those things need to be true when I'm not there. So I don't do anything except let my presence be there. If you see me with her, then you know what it is. Now, if you have a conversation with her, it's her duty and responsibility to let the man know or any guy trying to approach her know who I am and what I am in her life. Because she's exactly going to do that.
Yeah.
Even if it's the adverse and a bad thing, she's going to let them know that too.
Right.
So that's how maybe it's whatever, but that's just how I through my experiences. That's how I've learned you got to be, because they'll have you looking like a fool out here if you let them. And it's on the woman. It's on the woman.
So there's nothing you never left some shoes at her.
No, hell no. That's
that's what women do.
That's women. And I've had in my own place, I've had things happen to me, earrings, back of earrings.
Yeah.
Have you ever
have I ever seen something?
Yeah, have you ever seen anything?
Oh yeah.
Oh well, hey, what? Or you want to share or no? Or what?
Well, yeah, like one of the girls had like left her alcohol there, and I know you don't drink, so it's like if she's leaving her alcohol there, I know it's not his.
Right.
You know, and I think I left mine there too, and she poured my shit out.
Oh yeah, I
poured water in it, and you know, it's like, girl, okay.
Right.
It's comical, but you know, it happens. That's just women, you know, trying to mark their spot.
Right. But to answer your question, no, I'm not about to do nothing like that. I've actually, and it's crazy, I don't know if I told you this, I'm sure we talk about everything, so I probably told you. I'll say I can count on one hand, maybe 4 women that I've been to their place, and I haven't found anything like drawers or nothing from a man, but I found piece of condom wrappers. Oh. Like 4 different times I could just think in my head that I found.
Do you remember in one of your apartments? I used to leave my little house shoes at your apartment.
Yeah, the pink ones. Yeah, I remember that.
Now I didn't do that on purpose. It was just kind of like it just ended up happening. So I was wondering,
you like, sure?
Do he just throw these in the closet when the next girl comes?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I didn't do it on purpose because it's like I think you bought them for me or something, and they were left there. But that's funny.
I remember those pink littles.
Can I tell a story?
You absolutely can tell a story. Is it good?
I really want your opinion on if I was wrong or right, because to this day I don't know if I was right or wrong.
Let's absolutely hear it.
So it's kind of like a territory thing. It was probably 2 weeks after I had got a girlfriend.
Okay.
My ex-boyfriend had called me probably like 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
He was like, "Yo, I gotta use the bathroom." Now he knew I had a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. He actually pushed me to be with her. Okay. So he was like, "Yo, I gotta use the bathroom real bad. Like, can I come to your house? And I'm like near you. Can I come to?"
Was the girlfriend there?
She was there. Okay. She was in bed with me.
Okay.
He's like, "Can I come use the bathroom?" He was like, "It's cool." I was like, "Well, you know, such and such is here." I almost said her name. I said, "Well, such and such is here." He was like, "If you're not cool with it, that's cool. But if not, like, just let me know because it's kind of an emergency." So I let him come over and use the restroom.
Damn.
And she got upset and angry with me. Now, she told me, number one, that was her thing, is that, well, if I was a man, you wouldn't let another man come.
Right.
And in that moment, and into like, I didn't know if I still felt that way. Like if she were a man, that I would have done anything differently.
Oh shit!
Because I felt like he wasn't a threat.
Right. You finished.
But what should I have done, or was I wrong in this situation?
The dynamic here? So it's a lot of. It just went through my mind right now. In that dynamic, first of all, if it's me, you, roles were reversed, and it was a girl asking the same thing. If your ex girl, I wouldn't trip, but I'm a man.
Yeah,
I can understand her perspective, saying I'm a woman, he's a man. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have did that if it was another man. Now I agree with her, but I do understand a nigga needing to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I also understand if you guys are that cool and it is that casual. Because to be honest with you, I probably would not trip. If you said, "Hey, Gerald," and ran it down to me, you know I'm big on using the bathroom.
Right.
So I got a soft spot in my in my heart for.
And I knew his situation.
So that might be me particularly. But I know in the grand scheme of things, I know men be territorial. They probably would have said no. Me, you would have asked. I probably would have been like, go ahead, because I know one, who I am in your life, and man, I say this on my podcast all the time. I'm not in no position to be trying to press nobody to keep me.
Yeah,
I'm not in no position to try to forcefully have my role in nobody's life. So I'm not threatened by anybody, because once it come out, then I need to do, and I think people be also scared of what they don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'm going to do. So it doesn't bother me at any moment, even if it hurts. I'm about to do what I need to do. So I think that be one people's fear. They really don't know what they're going to do if they come across a verse where they're like, I'm threatened and this person is cheating on me.
Yeah.
So I think that's a key component. I don't have that problem.
Yeah.
But to answer back on topic, yeah, I can understand where she's saying that was kind of fucked up, but it all depends on a person too.
Yeah. I think for her because she had lived her life in such a like I have to lie because I want to be with all these different people. Mm-hmm. Like I think maybe that's where she was coming from. Mind you, it was new in our relationship, so I didn't understand it, and I had just gotten out of a relationship.
Would you have done it with a man?
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's what because I can't fuck him while he taking a shit. Like I mean, like nothing can happen to me. That should show you that there's nothing going on between us because I feel comfortable enough to bring him around.
I get it from a man's perspective. I get it from her perspective. Yeah. Me, I just wouldn't be that threatened because, like I said, and it's crazy that I have a soft spot in my heart for people that need to dupe you.
Well, and I just feel like as a human, like it's a human thing that needs to happen. And like in revert, like there was other situations where her ex-girlfriend went to jail. I was like, hey, talk to her. She in there by herself. She in there with another state. Like, I don't care, you know? So I was coming from that perspective of fuck whatever titles y'all had. This is a person, you know?
They need you.
And they need you. But to this day, I still don't.
Well, that's probably why me and you mesh because we get the understanding. And even if I do get it and something bad comes from it, I'm prepared to accept whatever comes with that. And I know what I'm going to do. I think a lot of people don't know what they're going to do and they so devastated.
Yeah.
So they be having their guards up and their insecurities front and center. But that don't bother me.
Yeah. All right. So next question. That was a good little discussion. Would you trust, and this probably flows into what we were just talking about, but would you trust your girl to have a roommate of the opposite sex?
No, not now. A live-in roommate, no, because I know, and I don't wait. I just seen a video meme of a guy saying he don't trust women because of what he's done. Same thing with me. I've been in a situation where we just friends, but I really was smashing or smashed. So I don't think I would not be comfortable with my woman having a male roommate.
Yeah.
And even if I met a girl and her situation is already, I wouldn't take that seriously.
Right, exactly.
So I'll still fuck with her, and I wouldn't even do like the dude in my story. I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't ask you. I just know. And let's just hypothetically say I start loving her, liking her, and it's getting serious. I'm not gonna have the conversation too many times.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And if any hesitation on her part, I don't give. Then okay, that's cool. Then you just obviously you made your choice.
Right. I agree. I definitely wouldn't. I would just know like he fucked this one. Right. Either he's fucked her or they're fucking right now.
Because I can even understand the I fucked her.
Right.
The past tense. Yeah. Which is not. It's a little better, but it's still not in the clear.
Right.
So I can get that too.
So you said that you guys had a barbecue. She brought her cousin down. What happened?
No, I was about to say, did I rate her cousin? I think I forgot.
No, that's in my question. So she had her cousin come over. Y'all were all barbecuing, and you ended up hooking up with her cousin. Before we jump into my question about her cousin, let's rate her cousin.
Okay, her cousin was maybe 80 in the face.
Oh, okay.
But the body was maybe almost a 90, between 85 and 90. She had a big ass booty, and I remember she used to be telling me, my cousin got a big booty, and whenever we go out, niggas be on her, whatever. So she used to be talking about her cousin in a good way or whatever. So she finally came, seeing her, she did have a body with a big booty. So
that was a win-win for you.
It wasn't no L.
It was a win.
Right. So the body was 80, let's say 85. Yeah. I think I'm putting too much on the booty.
Well, she must have had a small waist.
She had a small waist with a big booty.
Yeah. And that's the formula right there to a big booty. You got to have a small waist.
Yeah, so I was, let me take it down. 85. 100. She had a big booty with little waist. It was So 85.
Yeah.
Face was 80.
Because let me tell you how it's a win for you. You didn't have to go find the cousin.
Man.
The cousin came to you.
Man.
The cousin was into the festivities. She had a nice body. And then you smashed the other cousin.
And we were so much, and this speaks to our friendship, even though I did smash, so I understand the guy's perspective. I'm not knocking him.
Yeah, I do too.
I knew she wasn't going to be mad. I knew we were that much friends that me having sex with her cousin, I knew she wasn't going to be bothered.
Did her cousin know that y'all had smashed?
Oh, shit. And I would have to rewind my thoughts. Ooh, shit, maybe not. Ooh. I think she probably just told her cousin we were roommates. Yeah. So yeah, I think so.
Well, she knows now.
Well, I don't. Well, I don't know about the cousin, but girls watches, but I don't know about the cousin.
Okay, so we rated her body. Did you continue to deal with the cousin after this?
Absolutely,
it was just
not.
A one night.
Just one time. I think the cousin only spent the night that one time. I think I've seen her a total of 2 other times, so 3 times altogether. But that cousin only spent the night that one time. But no, hell no, I wasn't about to deal with the cousin like that. I mean, and the cousin stayed in the IE too, so that was also.
I mean,
but it wasn't.
I always want to know, was there dun dun dun? No. You know,
no, there was nothing with the cousin.
So you say that you guys still keep in touch to this day. Yeah. Do you think that she told her now?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I hope you don't watch this.
Well, she watches it, but I don't think he watches it. I don't think he's not a cool guy. To be honest with you, he's not a cool guy. Should I say no? No, he's not a cool. He's not a cool guy. He's not into social media, podcast.
Okay. He's not into that kind of stuff. He's more serious.
He's more serious. We'll say that.
Okay. And so, but do you think like that she should have told him?
No, absolutely not. I think he would have not fucked with her.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She did right. Maybe now she could tell him like,
well, that's what I mean.
Nigga,
like
we got
years
kids.
later.
I think they got 3 kids. Still no, because it's gonna cause a rift. But if she wanted to,
like if he was like, hey, whatever happened to old dude that you used to live with, and she's like, yeah, oh my gosh, funny thing.
No, don't do that. She not. I hope she's smarter than that. I don't think they'll still be. Well, they got 3 kids. They married and got a house, and I think he'll be very pissed.
Yeah,
and he wouldn't trust her. So don't do that. I don't think she should do that. But
yeah, because it's kind of, I guess, our rule of thumb for us is like if it happened before, like everything is white clear once we start our serious relationship. Right. All the dating and whatever.
All the I'll be omitting.
Yes.
All the omissions. So they probably don't operate like that. He like, you lied to me. You lied to me. So he gonna be pissed. Especially you had this man around me checking my head. You lied in my face. Whatever. You had your cousin. What was it? You gonna say, what's up with the cousin? You let him hit your cousin? So you really letting it.
But if he knows, like, he should understand that you really didn't mean nothing to her. Because for her to go through all that work to,
I don't think men care about that. They just care about smack. You entered penis in my wife. You put penis to my wife yams. So that's all they care about. They don't care about, she didn't really mean. That's even worse. She didn't mean nothing to me. That makes
so you just fucking anybody?
Or even from a man's perspective, but she means something to me. So you treated her like salami, and I'm treating her like filet mignon. So that's men's ego.
That's funny. Because I had my ex say that about my girlfriend. Like once he found out like all the shit she was putting me through, he was like, so I let you borrow my bitch and this is how you treat her? Like,
what you mean? Wait,
my ex-boyfriend said that about my girlfriend once he found out all the shit we were going through.
Okay.
Like basically like I let you borrow my bitch
and this is how you treat her.
Like,
damn.
Yeah.
I think that's very much a man's I don't think it's in a bad way ego, but I'm gonna just speak for me. I don't want to treat a woman better than another man has treated her. Mm-hmm. Now, if you treated her good, I'm going to treat her good too. But if a nigga if a nigga treated you like salami, I can't treat you like filet mignon. Mm-hmm. And it's best that I probably don't know, because if I find out, and if your nigga's subpar, it won't work either. So it's probably that the best that I don't know, that I don't meet these people, and it's not something that I consciously do. It's just going to click. Right. Like, nigga, I'm not about to treat her. This nigga fed her salami sandwiches, and you think I'm about to feed her filet mignon?
I'm not. Get past that.
I know.
Because in my 20s,
I don't. I don't. But I am understanding of life. I am understanding of, like you said, younger. I didn't know, as a woman, I didn't know what to accept.
Yeah.
So I get that.
I was operating off of high school emotions, like he likes me.
I'm going to factor in the necessary steps, but in our age, what they call it, big age of now, if I meet a woman and this man told me he treated her, and I keep giving an analogy of salami, but that's all I got right now. He's like, yeah, oh, I know, I hit, yeah, salami there. You're gonna get salami too. You're gonna get bologna.
He didn't put nothing on your stomach. I'm not putting nothing on your stomach.
I'm not either.
All right, so that concludes the body bowl questions. Do you have any questions for me before we jump to the next segment?
I think I wanted to ask you a question, but I think you already answered it, because I'd be interested in knowing, because I've heard a few women admit it, but you said you haven't have had intercourse in the same room, or since you said a suite, have you guys both had intercourse and maybe competed, or if it's loud, or you heard your friend having sex before? Anything?
I heard the neighbors having sex, and
wah.
That kind of turned me on, but
and that's what I think happened with the cousin.
Yeah,
I think the cousin, and with me too. I'm like, I wasn't mad. Did you ask me that? I wasn't mad at all that he was smashing.
Yeah,
I was just irritated that you guys are waking me up. Like, I'm irritated that you're waking me up, and I'm irritated that you're faking like this hard. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. You're clearly porn acting. And you notice I changed. No,
or
not never.
Maybe he
wasn't. I could tell. You could tell the offbeat. You could tell a fake moan and groan. It was offbeat. I knew her. So.
Do you want to tell us what a fake moan sounds like?
I don't. Not from a woman. I said it on show, and you notice I changed his name too. So
yeah,
Marcus. Oh, Marcus, I'm coming. Oh, Marcus. She sounds just like that.
You're supposed to be sounding weak in the knees. I guess that's what she was trying to sound like.
Terrible. So, anyway.
All right. So, yeah, I never had sex in that close proximity.
Poor baby. You got to get your sex up.
I think I'm done. I think that's it. All right. So, we're going to jump into our next segment where we talk about social media relationships or relationships. Or experiences.
Yeah, got you.
Whatever. We probably need a nice little name for it.
We do.
Okay, so basically there's this post
social in the social. Well, go ahead.
He's about to start
already naming
freestyling. Social in the socials. So there was this post that went up, and it says, so I was having problems with my car today. This is what the girl posted. So I was having problems with my car today. So my boyfriend let me use his car while I was on my way. While I was on my way, my baby daddy called and asked could I pick him up from work. I said, cool. I've been driving since 6 a.m. So at this point, I'm tired. When I get to my baby daddy, I told him to drive while I'm in the car. My baby daddy, my boyfriend FaceTimed me and noticed that my baby daddy was that I was in the passenger seat. Sorry. So he started questioning me, and first of all, I ain't married, so a motherfucker can't question me. Anyways, I told him my baby daddy driving because I'm tired. This dude gets real disrespectful and goes off on me because I allowed my baby daddy to drive his car. I hung up on him because I have a good baby daddy and ain't no motherfucker gonna trip on me for looking out for my baby daddy. So that's she terrible. Let her baby daddy drive her boyfriend's car.
It's already one thing for you to have the boyfriend, the baby daddy in the boyfriend's car.
Right.
You let that man lean his seat back, put his hand on that man's steering wheel.
Adjust his nuts in that man's seat.
Put ass in that man's, that's fucked up. And that ain't even the crazier part. The crazier part is she thought she was justified and she thought she was right.
Yeah.
But
because her baby daddy's a good dude.
Now I can make it real simple, but we gonna get into it. That would have been the last day she saw me, and she said also can't nobody question her because she meant I can question you because you broke and don't have a car. What the fuck? People be having the nerve and the audacity. Like, what you mean can't nobody question you because I'm not? Bitch, I'm gonna question you because you broke and you driving my car. What the fuck?
You and your broke ass baby daddy.
Both of y'all. But they need to be together.
Yeah, they do.
If you think so highly of him and want to help him out, but that's that man. I feel sorry for the the boyfriend, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why these people be acting like this. I'm so fast with it. And because I also see the video meme that kind of struck home too. I've lost so much that I don't give a fuck about losing somebody. I've lost people that I love that's been in my life for, I was about to say my age, my whole life except 1 year. My whole life, my low life, and 10 years. So if somebody do me dirty or wrong, it's easy. It's real easy because I've been alone. So and fast rewind, I've been in jail too. So I've been alone. Like and that's probably my superpower because I'm probably putting too much on it towards other people, wanting them to be how I am, and they haven't been through the experiences I am. So I feel I'm grateful. Unfortunately, has been in jail and take these losses, but I'm fortunate to have this heart because I will leave you fast. But I understand why people don't.
That's been my advice to my friends when they be so heartbroken, especially over a nigga like he was never gonna be around like that, sis. But I remember that's the one thing I would tell them, like, he ain't gone forever. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay to be without. He's still alive. He's still breathing. You can see him. He's still on this earth. Like, it's okay. You thinking that you never gonna hear or breathe his same air again. Like, it's okay that he's gone, that the relationship is over. And I always tell him, the nigga is gonna be back. But I think I agree with that. Like, people have a hard time being alone and they feel like if somebody leave, that's the end. Like, they're never gonna find anybody. So in all these millions of people, there's never gonna be another person. This is gonna be it.
But no. I do understand, even for me, and it's funny, that's why I laugh. So I'm not even gonna say me. Sometimes it's understandable. And I'm gonna tell you why I say it's understandable. Let's say if you've been dealing with, let's say you're a woman and you've been dealing with not so good men all your life. And then you come across a man who's smart, who's mentally, physically, and financially what he needs to be as a man. And this is your first experience. And you really haven't been that good of a woman in your life or made the best choices. So you're going to feel it a little sting, more.
But that's the thing. It's going to hurt regardless.
Right.
Especially
but it's going to hurt more
because it's going to hurt more.
This guy is what you needed and probably has pushed you to be a better woman. So
that's why it's important also for you to do things for yourself.
Right.
Because then, even if he is this great person, I've lost great men that I love and, admired. But at that same time where I was loving and admiring him, I was working on myself. So when I lost him, it wasn't,
Right.
But I think this woman is dead wrong. She's probably fucking her baby daddy.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even, and it's crazy. Like I said, I'm gonna try to flow with it because I cut it off fast, and that's probably the case. But I wouldn't even think that much into it. I'm just this nigga driving I wouldn't even have got mad. As soon as she pulled up, I was like,
"Give me my keys.
Give me my keys.
Give me my keys.
Give me my keys. You can never get a ride. You can't even get a picture next to my car, let alone drive it." She, like I said, she had the nerve and the audacity to think that she was right. Like, girl, you and both of them niggas with no car. You and that nigga, both of y'all with no car, get the fuck out my face.
Right.
Now you bitches is on the bus.
You bitches.
Both of you bitches.
All right. Okay, so that's it for that segment. Let's jump into one of our newer segments.
New segment.
Keep it or
are you gonna be doing little signs segment, new segment?
I can't.
Okay, what we gonna call it? Other socializing in the socials? I don't know. I'm talking shit. But put something.
I'll put something.
Okay.
All right. So this new segment. See? Too many sections and segments. Anyway, we're going to get into a round of Keep It or Delete It, where I read some of King Gerald's Facebook posts. And he's going to tell me whether he should keep it or delete it. And also some of these I need some clarification on.
Got you. I'm here for it.
All right. So first one. Ladies, y'all better stop believing these niggas when they call you sis. Especially when they ain't even your brother.
Easy. That's easy money.
I don't even understand. Money.
You don't understand it?
I don't understand.
Well, to be honest with you, it's kind of congruent.
Okay, congruent.
To what's going on with Trap Kitchen, whatever. because she went on a rant on her social media with the big youth thing. I don't really want to talk about that. It's about it, but I don't want to get into it. But she was saying these men are calling her sis and all in her face. Now that this has happened, they're talking bad about her. Okay. And I thought I was sis. You came on my truck, eating my food, talking about sis or whatever. So to answer the post, y'all, not y'all, but women in general need to stop believing this sis shit. Niggas want to fuck you or trying to get something from you. If they not your brother, it's sis. The sis is with conditions. Yeah. So don't believe the sis. Okay. Because a nigga assists you one day and try to sex you the next.
That's what I was thinking.
Excuse me, did I say the next? Nigga assists you 1 minute and try to sex you the next minute. Excuse not me, even a not day. Even that. Let me go back again. Nigga will try to assist you 1 second and sex you the next second. Okay. Gotcha. So don't believe the sis.
Don't believe it.
Don't believe the sis unless it's your brother.
Your blood brother.
Right, your real
not
brother.
Not your play brother.
Right, not your
not
real
your mama brother.
And I'm going to tell you this too, you just made me think about the sisters be wanting to be the sis too because she want to get the dick. So sometimes.
Oh my God.
So it applies where it needs to apply. If you don't want to be, if you genuinely want to be cis, don't believe cis. If you want to be cis with the sex, then do what you do.
Well, I don't know if I missed the cis era.
You probably don't carry yourself to be cis.
Okay.
Because niggas think that they getting somewhere with that.
Oh.
Niggas think they kind of playing you. Like, ooh, I'm cis. So now he up in there.
Yeah. Let's have a sleepover.
Yeah, cis. So you better be fortunate and glad that you haven't been the cis.
I haven't.
Don't let niggas cis you.
All right.
Just like a bitch can't bro me. Bitch, I'm trying to fuck or not. And then we're not gonna be brother. I have one sister. We're not gonna bro. You're not gonna bro me to use my car. Yeah. You're not gonna bro me to borrow money. You're not gonna bro me. You're gonna bro me. You don't need to bro me to get this dick, but you can. But
that's why any nigga who be like, oh, that's my best friend. That's like my sis.
Exactly. Please side eye and squint.
It ain't. But okay, we can deal. But all right.
Right. Tell me.
So you've been wanting to fuck, but she won't let you.
Tell us this real. Tell us what's really going on. If they ain't got baby pictures and kid pictures together, don't believe the sis and don't believe the bro. I don't.
So wait, are we keeping that one or are we?
I'm keeping. Okay, I'm keeping that one. So how many is it? And is it mandatory that I get rid of something?
No, you don't have to get rid of anything if you don't want to.
Okay.
And there's 4.
Okay, I'm keeping that.
All right. So your next one is, man, I'll beat Mike Tyson ass.
Oh, I was pissed. I won't. But I was pissed because I wouldn't. But I was pissed how he played himself and he was playing with his legacy when he was fighting. What's the guy's name? Jake Paul. Was it Jake or Logan? One of those. He fought one of the Pauls, and it was clearly staged and an act. So I was mad that he agreed to that. But don't get me wrong, I do understand the money. I think he got $3 million or something. So, don't quote me, but he got a lot of money.
Right.
So I understand it, but I just was pissed.
So if I dared you to slap Mike Tyson right now,
for how much?
$100.
No, man.
You think he could catch you? His knees look weak.
I'm not gonna do it for $100. $1 million, hell yeah, I'm gonna slap that shit. $100,000, I'm gonna slap Mike Tyson and run. Slap that nigga.
All right, you want to keep or delete that one?
I delete that one because I was mad at the fight.
All right, next one. Sunday Oldies. She said, I was earning my man while I was learning my man.
Ooh.
#facts.
Right.
What that mean?
You don't know what that mean, or am I just
explain yourself?
Do you know, or am I really just teaching?
It's kind of like I get it, but is it deeper than what I think?
No, it's kind of surface, but it's kind of self-explanatory. It's have you heard of that song before?
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically saying, even though I'm not the main woman right now, even though I'm not major in his life right now, even if he has someone right now, as I'm sleeping with him, as I'm spending time with him, I'm learning him to learn what he likes, what he needs, what do he need from me out of a woman. While this bitch is complaining and causing chaos and all the drama and don't fuck up. I'm earning my man and learning my man and earning my man, which ultimately, if you're doing it right, if you're not retarded, if you know how to read, not read books, but read your man, you are going to win.
Yeah.
So that's keeping that.
I think I did that.
Did you? Lost.
I did.
But it's a key component because a lot of women be with the chaos and they be with the shenanigans and it's unnecessary. Niggas don't like that shit.
Right.
And they might even accept it because they want to keep sleeping with you or sucking you, but in the peace of mind of it, niggas don't like that shit.
Yeah. I think some women be too worried about the wrong thing.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know. All right. So we're keeping that one or we deleting it?
We're keeping that one. Because I probably won't delete nothing else. I'll delete the Tyson one. But I'll probably keep majority of them.
Okay. That's the last one. If the Lakers lose tonight, I'm fucking one of my hoes in the ass. I'm taking all of my anger out on her booty hole. Hashtag Lakers. Hashtag be waiting by the phone.
Delete that, man.
Because didn't the Lakers play last night?
No, they won last night. They won last night. I was mad because they lost that day. And I really wanted to
take any booty holes?
No, I was just talking shit. I was mad talking shit. Just expressing my anger. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I could delete that one. I'm really a Laker. People say they're a Laker fan. I'm literally a Laker fan, but I'm really a Laker, so I'll be mad. I'll be feeling it in my heart when
you gotta stop saying that though, because we don't have Laker money in this house.
A Laker. See, it's beyond that. See, you worried about the money. It's right here. You got to be a Laker.
I see you out there with Nairn ball.
I got a Laker jacket. No, but yeah, I'm gonna delete that, man, because I went crazy. I was mad. I be mad when they lose. I feel it in my heart and my soul. So I said some that was crazy. That was craziness.
All right.
Well, no booty holes were harmed on that post.
All right. Well, that concludes Keep It or Delete It. And that concludes our show.
It does. And is there something you want to share you thought about that might have struck some? Because I don't be knowing what questions to ask you. I only want to ask you the questions, I guess, that you asked me. But you haven't even had the experience of sleeping with two people in the same room, or you and your homegirl is in a suite and y'all can hear each other and y'all competing. You said you never had those things. So
I know.
Is there any kind of thing close to something besides the neighbors that...
Oh.
If not, it's cool.
Well, I mean, no, it's nothing close.
In college, you said you lost your virginity in college.
I did. But it was to my boyfriend that I had been with for a long time. It wasn't on like
activated. You wasn't even activated in college.
I wasn't.
Niggas was supposed to activate you.
No,
I would have activated you if I.
No, because I was barely on campus.
I would have. Oh, that was even better.
I was working.
If I would have seen you on campus, I would have activated you. Okay.
Let's get active. All right. So anyway, that concludes the show. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and what
also
else?
Make sure you check out 1,000 Bodies podcast, which comes out on Monday at 6 p.m. Also check out
Live in the Comments
that comes on Friday at 6 p.m. That's it. Like, share, subscribe. That's the end of the show.
All right. Thank you.